I want to tell you how water gets in your basement. We have a flat yard. Right here, we have a flat yard. But look at how it drops off that way. This is how the water gets in your basement, right here. You have a flat yard. Your downspout water is laying up against the foundation of the house. It's a real problem. So I'm going to show you what the guys did. This is a beautiful system, by the way. Really nice system. So we grab water up right at the source. You do not want to let it go. Grab it up right at the downspout. Do not put a catch basin underneath it. Grab the water. If you let that water go and let it splash all over the place, you can never regather all the water. So we grab the water right there. We have a really nice gutter adapter that happens to be a vented clean out leaf filter. Highly recommend it. I don't see how any downspout system can do without. You have to have that. So the guys have 3.5-inch pipe on 2x3 downspouts. Right here, perfect textbook. Put your catch basin here to catch shingle gravel. What's going to happen is the water is going to come off the roof. This is a gravity powered system. Water is going to come down, it's going to rush, and then it's going to start to slow, and it's going to drop shingle gravel. So have a catch basin to pick that shingle gravel up so it doesn't fill and plug the line. The guys have 3.5-inch pipe. They have nice pitch. They got real nice pitch. They're getting deeper. They're getting deeper. Look at all the dirt that they got piled up on the side of the trench. Most of that dirt will go back in because this is a downspout line and it's not a French drain system. This is not perforated pipe. This is solid pipe. So right here where we have a second 2x3 come into this main line, another beautiful, beautiful line ran right here. Catch basin, textbook, love it, perfect. Now they have 4 to 3.5-inch reducers, and they go to a 4-inch Y. Always do this. Never take a 3.5-inch Y, grab these two 3.5-inch lines, and then go out the one outlet on the Y to a reducer, again 3.5 to 4, and then go into the 4-inch pipe. Never do that. When you bump up to a bigger pipe, you have the bigger Y. You go with the biggest pipe that you're connecting to. When you choose for a Y, you always go with that. We got 4-inch main, we want the 4-inch Y. Again, really important. I see even professionals make this mistake where they would use a 3.5-inch Y right here and then go up to a 4-inch main. You're going to choke the system. We have a 3.5-inch line going into a 4-inch Y. We got another 3.5-inch going into a 4-inch Y. The 4-inch can handle the two 3.5s, no problem, even more. Beautiful, beautiful example of how you do things here. Really, really nice. The guys went underneath the walk, a lot of work for sure. Perfect. They grab up all the water. This is how water gets in your basement. That downspout just dumps it. And people think the water is just going to magically go somewhere. No, it runs down the wall of your basement. That's how water finds its way into your basement, right here. You wonder what that musty smell is? You wonder what that mold and mildew, where's the source? At the downspouts. 90% of the time, when you're getting water in your basement, it's because your underground buried downspout system is either plugged or you don't have one, and you're just dumping it right at the foundation of the house. We have a third line that comes into this 4-inch main. Again, we go to a 4-inch Y, of course. We have the 3.5 to 4-inch reducer. So that's how we connect that, step up to that. Go under the sidewalk. We grab a fourth 2x3 downspout. We're filtering out all the leaves with that leaf filter. This is the number one component that you have to have on any downspout system. If you don't put this on your house, the only guarantee that I can give you is that one day your line will plug. Leaves will clog. Sure, you're going to get some leaves and tree seeds and tree buds to wash through. I know that. But eventually, you're going to have them build up, and there's going to be a clog. Never fails. That is job security for us. That for years and years and years, the gutter adapters weren't built to filter out organics. So we have our catch basin to grab up the shingle gravel. We went with the solid cover so that mosquitoes can't breed in it. I don't know if this soil is going to perk very well, so we definitely want to put a solid cap on that in case that catch basin holds water. Right here, 3.5 to 4 reducer used to get to that Y, that 4-inch Y. Everything's taped up. Why is everything taped up? This is not a permeable system. We're not trying to lose the water or take in groundwater. We don't want to lose any water. We want to keep the line pressurized. We want all the water to make it to the discharge end. We don't want any of it leaking up by the house. And when you keep the line pressurized, some of the debris that finds its way into the system that will not get filtered out will just end up making it all the way to the discharge line. Right here, look at this. We have a pop-up that can handle all this. Now, there's no other pop-up on the market that can handle this much water. Look at this. Look at that opening. You can stick your hand down in there. If there's like tree seeds or tree buds, you can stick your hand down in there and clean it out. And then this is not even a 90 degree. This is an 80 degree. So the water hits it like a ramp and comes flying out. Every single component in this system was well thought out by the professionals that have to install it, have to maintain it, that build it. There's no better roof runoff systems. There's no better parts on the market than what you see here in this example.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If you have any questions about yard drainage, leave them in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.